The room is absolutely awful. I'm enjoying it. Everything attacks all of your senses. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video. So, we're jumping in back again with the Let's Build series, and I'm actually really enjoying this series. Did I bite off more than I can chew? Yeah, and am I building an absolutely massive thing? I mean, they're the same points, but yeah, it's a lot, but I'm enjoying it, so I'm glad you are too. Today we're going to be doing an English Victorian estate, which I've been thinking about a little bit, and I've made it harder for myself because I'm not doing this as a Victorian village. I'm doing it as a modern day Victorian styled village. If you've watched the videos, you know what I mean. But basically it's an old town in a modern setting, so let's just jump in. I've also got my hair in a side fringe today and I feel a little bit emo, so let's just move on. If you haven't watched any episodes yet, this is what we've got so far. I'll give you a quick little brief tour because obviously if you've already seen this, then this is going to be boring and we don't want that. But this is the church. It's very old. I wanted like an old English style church, and that is what I got. Got a little graveyard here because we want respect the dead. And then you go in. It's kind of bare inside, I think. But churches are kind of bare thanks to Henry VIII and the Protestant Revolution. Got like a little bell tower at the top. Right, these are floating. We're just going to ignore that one. We built the pub next. A lot of people say that they've actually been in a Wetherspoons that looks exactly like this, so that says something about England, doesn't it? Again, I wanted to keep the very traditional English style. This bit is kind of repetitive, but we're just going to move past from that, and this bit also does not work either, but it doesn't have to work to look good, which is basically the plot of this entire Let's Build series. Probably not functional, but it looks alright. Then after that, we built these miners' cottages, which are very, very small. This one is more of a modern build, as if they've just renovated it. I thought that they were a lot more subtle than they actually were. Got a little kitchen up here, and then upstairs is the bedroom, and then we go straight into next door. We have a very like traditional oldie type. Someone said that they imagined this house to be the parents' house and this house to be like the daughter who's moved out or something. Upstairs, again, same thing. We've got the bedroom, and then finally we have the library. Can't pronounce that one. Library. We've got the book reading place. I want it very dark. It's a shame you can't paint the ceilings because I think that massively lets us down. But I like how grand it looks. Like, look how many books there is. It actually looks like a proper library instead of just a couple of books shut about the place. Like, yeah, go read them. Because I don't want that. I want it to feel a bit Hogwartsy in here. Someone pointed out that I should not have put music items in a place where I want people to be quiet. But that's what we've got so far. 3 builds left to do. And also I want a little like outdoor shopping area here. We also need a schoolhouse. But the schoolhouse is going to be this one, I think. It's only going to be small because it's a small village. It was going to be this one, but we don't necessarily need it to be that big because how many kids could possibly live in this village, you know? Like there's going to be what, like 3 houses? This one's going to be the schoolhouse, but this one is going to be the Victorian estate. So let's get to working on that. We're going to have no front garden, no back garden, but it's all right, isn't it? Because you know what? We live in God's back garden. Like, look at this little stream over here. If you want to go out, you can just literally walk out on your doorstep. It doesn't need to be that private. You're not going to get interrupted. I do need some inspiration. They're at a loss for what to do. I don't want to do Queen Anne Victorian because these are very American style. I'm thinking more along this style because this is more English. But see, this is the issue I have with England. A lot of English houses tend to just be plain and very simple. Our houses are more built for usage rather than to look good. But I'm thinking something like this might potentially work. That might be a good idea because then we've got something that looks cool. Here we go. We have our design choice. I really like the mix of like the brick and the white as well. So I think that one's going to be a pretty good shout. So let's just jump right in. Let's go straight ahead. What kind of... Oh, we have 2 bricks. It's separated by trees, so we can just pretend, you know, no one's going to notice, are there? And to be honest, in England, to have different styles so close together, it's not really that unheard of. And we'll do this so it sticks out a bit. And a nice porch area. That's going to look very English. I think maybe just that would be good enough. I might even just go wild and bring the walls out here. Then again, I might not. But I want the actual, these bits here, what are these called? Spandrels. I have never heard of that. A spandrel. A spandrel. Oh my god. Well, you know what? You learn something new every day, don't you? But I want these to be in the front, but also to be seen because sometimes the roof can kind of hide them. This is all preliminary as well. Like, I am probably going to change my mind with some of these things. But as for now, this is the plan that we've got. Oh, and I could even do a little... I think if I was going to do that one, it needs to be... Why can't I see? There we go. It needs to be very small, but does that work? It's this, isn't it? It's this roof because it doesn't come out. To be honest, I'll just do that because you can still see the things underneath it, so we're good. I want this on a high level as well. I'm going to leave it for now because I want to put the plants and stuff in first. If I try and go too far out, it's not going to work. And for the roofing, I'm a bit nervous for. Hopefully it will work, but I want to kind of replicate again the style that's on here. So not having the roofing come out all the way, but replacing it with these things. See, it looks good in real life, but on The Sims, it doesn't always work. See, I think this one works, but because we can't have all of the walls different heights, this one just looks weird with it on top. So unless I put one of these, I still think that looks a bit weird. I think that looks better. Not necessarily good, but I'm also struggling to extend this out all of the way because we have very limited space here in the front. I might just have to cope with what I've got. Oh, I am kind of struggling, I'm not gonna lie, with what to do for like this bridge between the two of them. Like, do I do it as a white? Do I do it as a black? Because we've already got the white and black thing with the church. No, we've got the white and black thing with the library, so if I just put another black in, I'm just copying the houses, and I want it to be a bit more unique. This is not as easy as I thought it was gonna be. I don't like how far it goes out. Carry this on around here like that. We could then carry the deck all the way out, and then that will kind of hide how big it is. Like, it'll make sense that it's so big. Again, it won't be that usable, but it is what it is, isn't it? But I like how that looks, to be honest. I'm really liking that style, and I think I'm going to stick with the white. I'm not going to add black in and complicate it. Yes. Yes. I might even, I don't know. I was going to add a red roof, but I find all of the red roofs kind of ugly. I think that might be the closest one to an actual English roof because they never represent them that well. I don't know. I'm also going to add just an extra little bit on the side here just to hide that roof in there because I don't like it when it just pops out. I'll have a little side bit here. Someone can have a little extension on the bedroom. Happy birthday to them. We've got space here. Like, do I utilize this and just extend this out even more? Because it's supposed to be like a grand house and it's not actually that big. So I could extend that out that way. Oh ho ho ho! Oh ho ho ho! We're getting somewhere. Oh, I'm liking that. Oh, I'm pleased. I am pleased. I am. I don't know actually, because now this bit looks... Oh wait, no, I've just replaced it with drywall. Am I all right? That bit looks a little bit weird. I'm going to put the windows in because I feel like the windows always hide your errors. Decided to go just with the Strangerville windows again because I think as soon as you put something like this on, it looks a bit less Victorian and a bit more suburban, and we're not going for that. We are going for the Victorian look. I am a bit stuck. We don't just have a white swatch of them, which is annoying because they would have been good. We don't just have one tile of these because they would have been good. Oh... It's fine. No, you know what? It's fine. Everything's going to be all right. The back is going to be hard as well because we can't exactly... we can't extend it. I honestly can't remember what I was just saying because I stopped recording for about 10 minutes because I got scared that I had no storage left. Now, I got scared that this, like, would just not record. This... It's going about everywhere because this goddamn church, like, Jesus, stop trying to move me. I think what I might need to do is just put a little, like, room on here so I can then... Oh, maybe on this one too. Because if I put a room on this, then I don't have to have this. I can just have a little something, you know? Like one of them. Oh. Yes. Potentially, I'm liking this. That brings the black in. This is working. It's not at all what I anticipated, but like, life changes. Oh, thank you, ma'am. Thanking you. You're welcome. What would make my life easier is if there was just a white version of this with the little black things, but there's not. So because there's not, that makes my life hard. But I think changing them to white looks a bit better. I think that goes more. I hope. I'm not convinced, to be honest. Don't really know what I'm doing. Just put like a couple of flowers. There we go. That's hidden all of our problems. Right, the front is kind of done. It looks all right. Now for the back, I was actually thinking about just cutting off. Say we make like this size room here. Just completely deleting this from the actual building. Having this go over here, still relatively the same, but just a little bit smaller. Does that work, or does that just look like I've just shot 3 roofs there? No, I don't like that. What am I gonna do? Because we don't have space for a back garden or anywhere to sit. We can just do this here and have this as like a viewing area. I don't know why. That's dead, not sure. Oh, look, they've shown up. Hey, nice to meet you. Where have you been? Put a little fence around it. These trees were a really premature mistake because they're just getting in my way. That's looking really good. I'm really liking that. I'm going to put like bushes all around here. It's going to be posh. These are like the posh people. You know, the ones that are rich, probably a lawyer or something. They've got a very well-groomed garden because they can afford a gardener. Life's going great for them. Marriage isn't happy though. The wife's just happy because she's got a good life for her kids, and that's all she thinks she can ask for. She doesn't think she deserves anything else, but little does she know, she actually does. She deserves the world. I'm not speaking from like personal experience, by the way. Like, if you take that as a call for help, don't. I am fine. Do kind of want to keep this basic outside of it because, like I've said, there's not much space. I don't just want these to take over the town and be like, well, look at my big house, so I've got the most landscaping area. Screw you, the church. Actually, the church has probably got like the most landscaping. But I don't want to do that, basically, is what I'm saying. I always get stuck with what to do over here because I can't just replicate that. Or maybe I can. Watch me. Watch me do it. Put a shrub in the middle. Shot some flowers around it because I like them flowers. One of my most favourite things about like The Sims 3 and The Sims 4 is that you don't have to water plants. Because in The Sims 2, if you put plants down or hedges or anything, you had to look after them. So landscaping was a dreaded thing. It was not fun. And if you didn't water them, they would die. Alright, there we go. Again, it's quite simple, but I'm kind of liking it. And I want this to be high. I'm feeling high for this one. Right, here we go. Hang on, let me just have a sip of my cup of tea because I was leaving it go cold. I don't mean now. The outside is pretty much done. Oh, I need some stairs as well. I added a lot of flowers in. For the rest of the houses that I've had, or like the pub and everything, I was like, I really want to step away from making it look like a home. Where with this one, I'm like, this kind of doesn't even look like a home. Kind of looks like a shop or something. I don't know. I think maybe a chimney would help with that. So let me just plop one of these on. That looks all right. I'll put some lights in as well, so it's very lit up. This is the plan that we have. Well, I say this is the plan. We don't have a plan at the minute. This is what we've got and that's it. The first thing that I'm going to do, because these walls are too high, that's just what I call them. I don't know if that's how you should call what you should call them, but I need to figure out where the stairs are going to go. And I honestly have no idea because I don't want them to block off the rest of the house. I could just have one width staircase. I feel like that looks a little bit weird though for a house this grand. And I always like to have the stairs in the center of the property because then everything can build around that. I think I've found a fix. Instead of using doors in this build, I'm using columns because then that keeps it a lot more open and we have a lot of small spaces here for how big the build actually is. This is going to be the living room area still. Over here is going to be a doorway into a little tiny bathroom area. I've got rid of this window because I want a fireplace because it's a Victorian build, so we're going to need it. And we've got a little walkway over here into the dining room. Dining room is small, but also this isn't going to have too many bedrooms, so that's okay. Office area is still the same with a little nook for the bookcase, and then this area is the kitchen, which isn't too big, but I'm all right with that. I am. I would have preferred these columns to be like one over, so this one would have been open, but because this is open here, I want it to, you know, follow suit. That is the downstairs one. Now for the upstairs, we do have, oh, the roof. Why does The Sims hate me? Is there a way around this? Okay, I could do that. That could work. That is a possibility. And to be honest, it's okay that I've moved this one over because we've got this wall there, so that wouldn't work for that. So that's fine. That's all good. We've still got a little open area here, so it's still quite Victorian. There's a bedroom. I'm not playing. I'm not playing this game. I'm not. Why? This is gonna have to go. Like, I'm sorry, but we can't work with this. Like, good riddance, to be honest, because this has stressed me out so much that at this point it's just not even. Oh my god, why? This has been the most stressful experience I've ever had. I've just changed the direction of the stairs because I thought at this point, like, that's so much stress. Is it even necessary? Nah. So I cut that toxicity out of my life. Well, I didn't. I turned it round. I turned the stairs round, which in turn gave me a lot more room to work with over here. I don't know if I'm going to do it 3-bedroomed or 4-bedroomed, but oh, actually, I could have this as the master bathroom because it's a bit too small for a bedroom anyway. I wouldn't fit a bed in there. And have this one as just like the master ensuite, so it's only 3 bedrooms, which then justifies how small the dining room's going to be, so that's great. I need some posh hardwood floors in as well. Don't know how dark I'm even going to go. Like, I might go for maybe that one. Nah, I feel like I need to go darker because it's so posh, but also I don't want to go darker. I just want to go light today. Nah, I'm gonna have to go dark because that looks posh, doesn't it? I might just carry on the wood in the upstairs rooms as well, because a lot of English houses have carpet, but a lot also have laminate going through, especially the old ones. Not laminate, but like actual wood laminate when it's the poor thing, isn't it? Keep the bathroom tiles like that. That's kind of fugly, but that's also the kind of vibe, because sometimes I look at rich people's houses and I'm like, wow, even just rich people's clothing, and you're like, all that money but no sense of style. That's the vibe I'm going for with this house as well. No offense to any rich people. Done all the wallpaper and everything off camera because it would have just taken me way too long, and I don't really have anything to say about the wallpaper either, so let's just move swiftly on from that. I'm really liking the light vibeness of it though. So for the living room, again, carrying on with this very bright vibe. I don't want it to seem too cold in here. I want it to still seem used by a family. Did I say that right? Used by a family. I said that and then my tongue felt weird as if I just completely butchered that. We've got very limited space now. Wow, I kind of underestimated how much limited space. But I also find, right, sometimes when you watch TV shows with posh people, like that TV show where a poor family and a posh family switch lives for a week or whatever, the rooms in posh houses are always quite small. You can't win it all. It's okay that this is small because there's only 3 bedrooms, so that's 4 people living here. That's fine. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a chair for everybody. Everybody's welcome. That looks a bit much, doesn't it? I don't know. See, this rug right here is going to be like the perfect size for me, but I don't think that there's any other rugs that size that fit what I'm after. Oh, that could work. Praise him in the morning, praise him in the moonlight. But I hate that colour. Am I ever going to be happy? Someone write an essay about that. A study. Is Plumbella ever going to be pleased? Oh my god, my sock's got a hole in it and my toes just stuck through. Absolute cherry on top of the cake. I've had about 6 breakdowns throughout this entire video. I've been recording for about 2 hours. Like, have you ever sat and thought why my episodes are so short? Because I have, you know. My episodes, I always cut down loads because I'm a bit paranoid that they're going to be boring. But loads of other people that do Let's Builds do like 1 room at a time and make it last 40 minutes, where I do an entire house at a time and I struggle to make it last past 15 minutes. That's not shading on anyone else, by the way. That's shading on myself. I'm literally like, how? Just how? I don't even have anything else to say, like, to add on to that. Just literally how? It's kind of looking packed in here, but I'm kind of enjoying it as well. I always think they're books. What a catfish. Boom. Living room done. Oh, that's like the perfect nook for that. Beautiful, beautiful. And then I don't usually use beige stuff, right? Like, in fact, I hate beige, but I think this build just honestly calls for it. So I'm going to use it. There's a lack of seating area in the living room, so just fix it by putting in there. Radio or something on here so they can all sit together eating the Frosties. I don't think that these people would eat Frosties. These would have like avocado and toast. It's actually coming together. For the office area, what colour have we got? We've got white. Right, I'll put white in here. I know the rest of it was like cream, but we can go for white. It's all right. It's all white. Boom! Shot a little lamp in there. A little bit of plants to make the room feel alive, because to be honest, it's feeling quite dead. And then again, if in doubt, just seat it out. Just shut another seat in there. I know that that's a bad choice, so don't be, you know, coming at me. That does not look that good, but I like it because the walls are kind of pink. Done. What a weird way to scratch my head. Like, why not just do that? This one's very vibrant, to be honest. A lot more vibrant than I initially expected for this room. I think it's a little bit bare, but that's all right because then it doesn't look, you know, like claustrophobic like some of the other houses that we've done. And this bit can be for cooking. And then this bit, I don't really know what to do with this bit because it's just honestly this big empty area. So because it's England, what we could do, where are the washers? They're in like a stupid place, aren't they? Here they are. So we could put this like a washing area there. Because it's England. I know Americans are like, what? Washing in your kitchen? But for me, it's like washing in your basement. There we go. Much brighter. Now just to get the obvious decorations in, gotta decorate each kitchen. One thing I used to love to do actually, and I'm going to start doing it again just with this one, is to have that little kettle on the actual oven. I don't know if that stops the oven being super usable. I'm not sure at all. And maybe a beautiful platter. Now that doesn't look the best, so I'm just gonna move on from the kitchen, to be honest. Like, goodbye. I think I'm going to do the lantern off camera because I just get stressed about it because I'm really not good at them. So yeah, I'll see you when it's done. Right, I'm done. I'm not even bothered. I'm honestly not. Like, I hate lanterns. Lanterns are the worst for me. Can't do them. Master bedroom next, and I kind of want this one to be different from the rest of the house. The rest of the house is very bright. I want this one to be dark. That's what I want. Oh, I like that blue. I've never used that blue. I might spruce things up a little bit. That's awful. That's awful, and I'm going with it. I think I'm preferring this one because it's so grand. The room is absolutely awful. I'm enjoying it. Everything attacks all of your senses. This room is overwhelming. I'm sold. Bedroom's done. Bathroom's done. Bad, bougie, basic. Bougie and basic shouldn't really be like in the same word. Right, this I imagine to be a little boy's bedroom, but when When I say little boy, I mean like, I was thinking toddler, but I think it's a bit too big to have as a toddler's bedroom. Little as in recently just turned into a child. So I want everything to be kind of young, not really stylized, like his room's just being his perfect room. His mum's just updated from the nursery kind of thing. It's still gonna have like little details and such. It's just not gonna be posters, like Rage Against the Machine kind of thing. No, I'm not feeling it right. There's no space. I think I liked it better before. Now, this room. I'm not too sure what I want to do. I did envision a child's room. I think I'm going to go with that one, but maybe like a tween kind of thing. Because it's a pretty big room. So I am expecting like tween. And this could work well. Or maybe even just go super rich. See, I don't want the gold. That could work. Why is this bed so like far away? I want the vibe of it to be very girly as well. Like everything dainty and girly. Like basically the perfect girly daughter kind of thing. Not that there is a perfect girly daughter, by the way. I don't mean like you have to be girly to be a perfect daughter. I just mean like, you know, that traditional type where it's in films and like, oh my god, you're the perfect daughter. Am I even explaining this right? I'm just gonna ignore that light that comes out the top there. Just gonna pretend that doesn't even exist. Didn't think I'd like it this much, but I am. I don't like really cluttered looks, but I also don't like completely bare places. So I think that works all right. I feel like there's enough stuff in here. Maybe if I put a little teddy or something just there, that'll take up that little space. But yeah, I think we're done. Woo! I think this has been the longest episode I've ever recorded. Like I think I've been sat here for 2 hours. So let's do a little tour of it. Let's see what it looks like. The outside, I really like, to be honest. I'm quite proud of the outside. I think it works well. We walk in through the front door. We've got this very small living room. It is very, very small for such a big house. The room was deceptively small. We've got a bathroom that I haven't finished over there, but we're just going to ignore that one. We've got this little walkway with the fireplace, the little dining room area, which I really like. I like how open this all feels. The study area, the kitchen as well. Very plain, but there's also a lot happening in this house. We're not even just going to talk about this. But this god-awful room, like this is so ugly, but I also love it. Bathroom in there, which boring. Bathroom in here, a little bit less boring. I did try a little bit more with that one. We've got the girls' room over here, which I love. I love how plain it is. And then we've got the boys' room here, which there's a lot more stuff happening in here. The feng shui isn't 100% right, but I feel like these big windows here kind of stopped us a lot, so thanks windows. But I'm gonna end it here. I just want to say a little sorry for this video because I feel like my energy wasn't 110% and I sounded a bit down. I think I have a sinus infection and it hit me like a ton of bricks about 10 minutes into the video, so from then I was just kind of down, but I still tried really hard for you and I still hope that you enjoyed the video. Thank you all very, very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. This is like a full series, so there's a playlist if you want to go watch the other ones, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.